This is when trolling goes a bit too far. Because we all know Allstar JR and the situation that he was involved in with J. Prince Jr. and I guess allegedly the same woman, same baby mama. You see J. Prince Jr. flexing his little muscles while Shorty's kissing on his arms and shit, and he's laughing back.
Hey man, he a cheater, y'all.
Oh shit, that's mob shit.
Nigga, she made it. You gotta get it out.
Oh, hey, you are.
She made it.
Trust the process.
Hey man, I'm glad you left her alone. Oh, I'm glad y'all had differences because I'm the difference now.
Trust the process.
At Allstar JR. Allstar JR makes his way to Houston. We don't even know if the situations are related, but he is in Houston. When J. Prince Jr. also happens to be at the same restaurant with Ben10 and other NBA affiliates celebrating a birthday, they see Allstar JR and the rumors go that they were beating him like the birthday piñata.
Oh, no! What the? Oh my God! Why they doing that? What is security? Oh my God, he got the tail.
A weapon falls. He picked up the weapon and allegedly started to shoot back, made his way out of there, and that's where it all starts, that we thought of him as a victim. Even the police at first were saying that he was a victim. If you guys remember that they tried to take his chain and he got up out of there on self-defense is what we were understanding from this situation from Houston PD at first and the news.
The individual, again, that was being robbed or assaulted, and I guess you would consider it a robbery as physically as they were being with this guy. Once he finally presented the weapon and started shooting, he fled on foot, and we don't know where he went from that time. We don't know if he got in a car, don't know where he went. So, like I said, a lot of stuff is going on right now, a lot of moving parts, and I'm trying to figure out who that was.
So the robbery victim is also the gunman?
Yes.
So you say he's pretty badly beaten?
Well, it appears that he was being beat up severely, but he was able to get to his weapon and start firing at everyone. Ended up striking 2 people.
You know the club checks for weapons or metal detectors or anything?
I don't know that. Yep. Y'all would have to ask the store or the club owners that stuff.
Any previous
don't know
shootings here?
I don't. Not that I know of, but again, I mean, I'm not sure about that. I haven't worked one here.
Did the patrons of the restaurant remain on the scene, or they all fled too?
Some did. Some folks stuck around. Some folks fled. We had a handful of folks who were trying to. But again, the most people that are being most cooperative right now are the actual owners of the club and the people that work there.
And this happened inside the club?
Everything happened inside the club. Yep. One of our victims that was shot in the legs actually ran out of the club and was found in the parking garage. That's where we found him at, but he was running, trying to get away from the gunfire.
But then he just kept trolling, and I really think this is what came back to bite him on the ass. Remember, the Houston police were like, well, we haven't even had a chance to talk to this dude already. He went straight to social media and started dying laughing. He made the Ben10 challenge when he was on the floor shaking. And get your friend to shoot you if you can't do it. Look, you could just do the dance. I'm gonna give out money to whoever does the Ben10 challenge. Dissing Ben10.
Honor of my nigga Ben10, since he wanted to play when I was getting me some food, we made a dance for him. Now the best way this dance can work, if a nigga shoot your dumb ass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? Lay your bitch ass down and you point them toes up, right? You spread a little bit, cause the nigga done spanked you. Then you just jump a little bit. Do the BN10, do the BN10, do the BN10, do the BN10, do the BN10. And there y'all go. BN10 challenge, man. Hey, the best BN10 challenge, man. Fuck it. $20,000 BN10 challenge. Best BN10 challenge, man, that go viral. Fuck with me. Let's get it.
I wake up, all you hoe ass niggas tagging me, talking about, nigga, you see Ben back? You see Ben back? Well, if the bitch so back, tell him to do the Ben10. I'll double it for him. Talk about, do that bitch, Ben, nigga. This your dance. Get in your groove, nigga, if you back.
Not only dissing Ben10, we start hearing rumors that Ben10 might be paralyzed and that he's still alive, but he might be paralyzed.
Another health kit. But you know, getting the facial, hospital, You heard me? Fell with banging, nigga. Free the gunners. Scary. Why everybody want me dead, bro? I ain't even do y'all nothing. Everybody want me paralyzed. I ain't even do y'all nothing. Bitch, I'm well and I'm good. So pray to another devil, bitch.
And Allstar JR starts trolling him even more, tripling down, quadrupling down. No remorse in what happened. And I get it. You're like, remorse? They try to rob me. I understand. But this is a legal case, and when you're trying to do self-defense, you can't shoot 100 rounds and be like, yeah, I was scared. No, maybe 1, 2 at most. You have to think of how this would look in front of the judge or a jury. Was you still in harm's way that you had to keep squeezing and keep squeezing and keep squeezing? Because pictures were released where we allegedly see NBA Ben10 on the floor and Allstar JR standing over him shooting. Now he's standing over Ben10 and shooting repeatedly to the point that allegedly the gun even jams at one point and he starts pistol whipping and then makes his way out of there. And then after making his way out of there, that's when all the social media stuff starts. But then we understand that he gets arrested. And then the case is weird. It's still a bit confusing because he received charges from the feds, but then also received charges from Houston as well. So I was a bit confused on how that works.
Of the shots being fired. This is Allstar JR and this is Ben10. I will tell you the truth. I did when I spoke to Ben10, and I didn't say this part, but he did acknowledge that he said he did get stood over, and he said the guy ran out of bullets.
And why was the charges split? Half the case to the state, half the case to the feds. Maybe I'm not understanding everything correctly. So there should be more information regarding that.
He faces a federal weapons charge after a shooting inside an Upper Kirby restaurant left 2 people with life-altering injuries.
That's all according to the new federal indictment detailing what investigators say happened inside Confessions and in front of customers back on April 8th. ABC 13's Tony Atkins live outside Confessions tonight.
And Tony, according to the indictment, investigators say the suspect even posted about the shooting on social media.
Yeah, Erica, they also say he made music videos referencing the shooting just days after it happened here. And tonight we're learning more about what federal investigators say happened that night. Jeremy Ford, better known as Michigan rapper Allstar JR, is now in custody. He picked up a federal charge in connection to the shooting at the restaurant Confessions on April 8th. The U.S. Attorney's Office charged the 36-year-old rapper with unlawful possession of a weapon as a convicted felon. The complaint says he was prohibited from having a gun following a 2014 home invasion conviction. Court documents detail more about what happened the night 3 people were shot at Confessions, saying it could have started as an attempt to take the rapper's chain. Court documents say it turned physical and a gun fell. Ford allegedly picked it up and began shooting as people ran to an elevator for their lives. Surveillance video in the indictment show the man investigators identified as Ford firing the gun and at one point turning toward one of the men lying on the ground motionless. Another surveillance photo shows him allegedly trying to wipe and leave the gun on the hostess stand at the restaurant. Since the shooting, investigators say the rapper traveled back to Michigan, where he posted videos on social media and released a music video that, according to the indictment, referenced the restaurant and the shooting itself.
You should know, HPD on Instagram post was beautiful. I ain't the one, that's why your lick turned to a...
But Ben10 been telling us, like, yo, any minute now I'm gonna start running again. I'm thinking about picking up track in my free time. But the more and more videos we start seeing of him, we see him on the wheelchair. We still see him in the wheelchair. We even saw one, he's like, oh, I can finally move my feet again. Brother, there was barely any movement. I definitely feel bad for the whole situation because that's one of my biggest fears in life. Like, oh my God, I don't even like thinking of something like that. Being paralyzed, that's super scary. And over a situation so dumb like this,
I thought it was the other niggas. Big ass lizards. I know this stuff was. What up, cuz? What up now? Got Pistol P with me. I got Poola with me. I got Queefy with me too. I mean, I'm going through that situation right now, but we still thinking it out. They got 50 with me. I put a 3.
and then we start hearing that he was, like, what, he get shot in the wheelchair? Because then he was out in New Orleans and Baton Rouge, And he allegedly got shot again or shot at. And I'm like, nah, this dude's a black cat. He got Final Destination after him at this point. But now that we start seeing all the paperwork of Allstar JR in jail, we really get confirmation that Ben10 is paralyzed, because in the paperwork, he is being charged with spinal injury or shooting that led to spinal injury. So now we know for sure there was permanent damage received to NBA Ben10 throughout this situation, is why we're seeing charges happening now to Allstar JR. Brother, this is insane once again. I don't even know what to think. This is when trolling goes too far. I feel like he should have waited until he knew that he was safe and good to go after he spoke to everyone. They got his side of the story. He's good. I'm an entertainer, and even got his part off. I'm an entertainer. So if you guys hear me responding to anything, it's just part of my job, it's just part of my duty. But standing over them, and not even that, I feel like the standing over them was crazy. But people saw the footage and he was still free. I feel like it was all the mockery, the diss tracks, the doing the challenges. It just kept going and kept going. If he gets taken to trial, we're gonna see Ben10 stand on the stand. Like, is Ben10 gonna take the stand against him? Because of what we saw, Ben10 kept saying, he never shot me. Nah, he's good, he's innocent, bro. And everybody's like, he's lying. We see Ben10, we saw you got shot. I think Ben10 was keeping it street and not trying to implicate him in any crime. Is he gonna continue that, or will he take the stand? Guys, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens with this case, but this is when keeping it real goes wrong, like Dave Chappelle made them skits back in the day. My brother, you should have just stayed free, kept your head on the grind. And I get it, you wanna get, he was going, we know who he is now. I didn't know who he was before the situation. He went so viral with the trolling that we all know who he is, but was it worth it? Now when you look at it, was it worth it? Sub to the channel, guys, comment down below. Please share your thoughts and let me know. Do you think this will continue to lead issues for Allstar later down the road? Will Ben10 or anyone from the NBA camp actually take the stand? Or will we see them all stick to it and keep, remember they were lying to us at all, like Ben10 ain't paralyzed. I was just playing ball with him earlier today. Are they gonna continue to keep that same story going? We shall see. Sub up, please let me know your thoughts down below.